Let's clear up some confusion about tariffs, something President Trump often discusses, particularly on imports like cars, electronics, or other goods. Tariffs are often sold as a tool to punish foreign countries for unfair trade practices. But in reality, the people who bear the cost are not the exporting countries. It's us, the American consumers. Here's how it works. A tariff is essentially a tax placed on imports. So, when a foreign car is brought into the US, the company selling it has to pay that tax to the US government. But here's the catch. They don't just absorb that cost. Instead, they add it to the price of the product. That means when you go to buy that car, you're paying the tariff through a higher price tag. Let's take a real-world example. If a 25% tariff is placed on cars made in Japan or Germany, a car that originally cost $40,000 might suddenly cost $50,000 or more. That extra $10,000, it comes straight out of your pocket, not the foreign companies. Some might argue, well, this will encourage people to buy American-made products. But here's the problem. Many of the goods Americans rely on, from cars to electronics to everyday products, are not made domestically in significant quantities. For instance, the US is heavily reliant on China for electronics such as phones and laptops, clothing and textiles. Much of it comes from India, Vietnam, or Bangladesh. Even cars, like some American brands, are assembled in Mexico or rely on parts made abroad. Tariffs might give a short-term boost to a few domestic industries, but they don't magically create production where it doesn't already exist. Building up industries takes years, even decades. In the meantime, consumers are stuck paying more for everyday items. Take another example. In 2018, during the Trump administration, the US imposed tariffs on steel and aluminum imports. What happened? Prices for American-made washing machines skyrocketed by 12% because manufacturers passed the costs of more expensive materials onto consumers. The irony is, these tariffs can sometimes harm the industries they're meant to protect. Higher costs for materials make it harder for US manufacturers to compete globally, potentially leading to fewer jobs, not more. So, do tariffs help the American people? Not really. They're essentially a tax on consumers, and they hurt low and middle-income families the most. They might sound like a good idea to bring jobs back to the US, but they're more likely to raise costs and hurt people's wallets. Instead of relying on tariffs, real economic growth comes from innovation, smarter trade deals, and investing in the industries of the future, like renewable energy and technology, where America can truly lead. What do you think? Are tariffs worth it, or are they just another hidden tax on all of us? Let's discuss. The conversation around tariffs is more than just policy. It affects every household. Engage with us as we explore the implications and seek solutions that truly benefit the American people. Join the conversation. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. How have tariffs impacted your life or your spending habits? Your voice matters in this crucial discussion.